Good morning from Bali, Indonesia. So I'm sure that many of you are aware with the posts on social media platforms about the scams here in Bali, particularly concerning money changers. I personally never post any of that kind of content on my channel. I prefer to provide you with informative videos and provide you with the information needed in order to protect you and your family from any kind of scam, or provide you with the information needed so that you have an enjoyable holiday here in Bali. So what I'm going to focus on in today's video, I'm going to focus on money changers. I'm fully aware of what goes on with the money changers here in Bali. I've 12 years living experience here. If I include my travelling time here, it's 23 years in total. I've had it personally happen to me. I've been scammed at a money changer, not during my living time when I used to travel here. I've been scammed from a money changer, so I speak in today's video from experience, and it still persists today, the scams here with money changers. So what I'm going to do in today's video, I'm going to provide you with a guide into what to look for from a money changer, an authorized money changer. I'm going to provide examples in the video. I'm going to provide examples also of where maybe you shouldn't be changing your money, and just give you a general insight to keep you safe and where is good to change your money here in Bali. What I'm also going to include in the video is there's also a lot of skimming goes on with the ATM machine use here in Bali. I speak from personal experience of this, and that is during my living time here in Bali many years ago. I need to express it isn't the Indonesians that are usually responsible for that. It is normally other countries associated with that, but I'm fully aware of the situation and what's going on here. I want to also share that information of what type of ATM machines you should be using to withdraw money. Again, I shall provide examples, and also where maybe you should not be withdrawing money from. So without any further ado, let's go and get started and give you a guide to money changers here in Bali. Okay, so I'm going to start here where the majority of you are going to start your journey here in Bali, which is Bali International Airport. So I'm going to take you in the arrivals hall and show you the 3 money changers there and provide you with some information on those. However, I want to start off by saying that giving you some general advice and general information as to how money changing here in Bali has changed since the pandemic. Before the pandemic, the exchange rates offered by most of the money changers in the tourist areas were very good and very competitive with the online market rates offered all around the world. Now that has significantly changed. The rates now offered in all of the tourist areas are significantly lower. What's happening is it's allowing for market fluctuations in all the currencies because of the time difference and the business hour difference between Indonesia and the international markets. So they don't want to get stung by changing a rate for you, and then during the night the rate drops significantly, and then when they come to exchange the money, they've lost money because they've exchanged it at too high of a rate for the tourist. So the general rule of thumb of how it's working here is 10 AM in the morning to 3 PM in the afternoon. So that's going to be the best time for you to change your money. On the weekends, change by 3 PM. I'd actually say by 2 PM on a Friday, make sure you've changed the money, because on the weekends, that is when the rates are going to be the lowest of the lowest. They really do drop significantly during the weekend. Okay, so this is the international airport arrivals. This is the first point where you're going to meet your money changers. So just here we have a Mandiri money changer. Also have a collection of ATM machines here in the back. Have a BRI money changer across there. And then just in the back here we have a BNI money changer. So you've got 3 money changer options. Also some more ATM machines here in the back. Here's the rates on the board here at the airport. There's your BNI counter, and then you also have some more ATM machines there. Okay, so this is a money changer called BHI, located very close proximity to Bali International Airport. This is within 20 minutes of me filming at the airport. I'll just give you a look at the exchange rates on the board just so you can make a comparison. Okay, so as you've seen there, as you've come through the arrival doors here at Bali International Airport, you've got 3 money changers and a collection of ATM machines. All of the money changers in the airport are authorised money changers. They're all big banks here within Indonesia, so you're going to be safe changing your money. However, what I do need to advise you is the money exchange rates here in the airport are going to be significantly lower than those of the money changers in all of your popular tourist locations where you're going to be staying here in Bali. So my advice to you is maybe just change what you need here at the airport, just enough maybe for a taxi and just to get you generally started, and then maybe best to change using the money changers outside of the airport. Okay, so next now I'm going to go on to the streets and show you the authorised and non-authorised money changers. Now this is where all the fun and games is really going to start for you, and this is where the scams happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the camera to show you the authorised and the non-authorised money changers. Now both will display on their boards authorised money changers. However, there is a significant difference between the authorised money changer and the non-authorised money changer, and I'm going to highlight in this video here today. So an authorised money changer, all of the authorised money changers will basically look like a proper business. It will have a proper shop. Usually inside they have a counter, a cashier, there's usually computer screens, a seating area for people exchanging money. Outside of the shop they have a big display board exchanging all the current rates of the day. Every authorised money changer will have exactly the same rates on their board at all times during the day. The only difference is the non-authorised money changer, their rates on their boards, they'll be just little white boards usually, maybe even just marker pen or little stickers, and their rates will be extremely higher than the authorised money changers to try and entice you into the shop to get you to exchange your money, and that's where the fun and games are going to start. I guarantee you they are not going to give you that higher rate displayed on their board that's any higher than what the authorised money changer is offering on their boards. Okay, so this is an example of an authorised money changer. This is a place called BMC here in Sanur. This has multiple branches in all of the major tourist locations here in Bali. Here's the rates on the board. Other currencies displayed on the board inside the office. We'll just take you inside the office and just show you around. Just in case you want to change large sums of money, I'm going to point out the money counting machines in the back. So as soon as we step foot inside, here's a counter, the cashier's in the back there. Have seating all around as well for people if you're waiting to change your money. And as stated outside, just up on the computer screen there, there's a board displaying all the currencies available to exchange here. I just want to draw your attention as well, any proper authorised money changer should have the money counting machine there in the back. If you're changing large sums of money, that's going to count your money. Okay, so here's another example of an authorised money changer here in Sanur. You can see there's tourists in there changing money. This is a place called PMV. As you can see, the rates on the board exactly the same as the BMC money changer. So this is an authorised money changer, Paddy Mandiri. So as you can see, the rates on the board again, all the authorised money changers have exactly the same rates. So here's an example of a non-authorised money changer, just usually attached to a shop or something, so it'll be offering an additional service. There's the exchange rates on the board today. You can see considerably higher than the authorised. Okay, so this is an example of another non-authorised money changer, but with a board again. There you can see the rates on the board. Very high. Okay, so there we go. So you can see on the boards of the authorised money changers and the non-authorised money changers, there's a significant difference in the rates offered. As I stated at the beginning, the higher rate of the non-authorised money changer you just ain't going to get. There's going to be some trickery or games or something played. You're going to be short-changed. You're just not going to get those rates displayed on that board. So I highly recommend that you stick to the authorised money changer examples that I've showed you in today's video. And all I will say is, no matter where I show in today's video, always count your money and never let the teller retouch your money after you've counted your money, and make sure it's correct. Okay, so next we're going to move on to using an ATM machine here in Bali. So I'm not sure how many of you are aware, but there is a problem with ATM card skimming here in Bali. I speak from personal experience with the information I'm going to provide you in today's video. I need to highlight this is illicit activity is not usually associated with Indonesians themselves. This is outside other nationalities that conduct this kind of illegal activity. However, what my first rule here would be to try and find an ATM machine attached to a bank, either attached outside of a bank or inside of a bank, because the security offered by most of the banks is going to be higher than any ATM machine that you find elsewhere. Now, the places where I would try and avoid for using an ATM machine are individual ATM machines that are located just in a single booth or a double booth or a combination of booths. Those are the ones that are usually more likely to be tampered with the people that do the card skimming. Now, the second place that I'd recommend for using an ATM machine would be any of the convenience stores here in Bali. So you have an Indomaret, you have Circle K, you have Alphamart, you have Minimart. Many of those convenience stores usually have ATM machines located within the store. Again, they're going to be a lot safer to use because they're located within the store, so it's going to be very difficult for someone to tamper with those kind of machines. Okay, so the next thing that you need to take into consideration when using an ATM machine here in Bali is the fees. Now, there's going to be a fee attached with the Indonesian bank that you make the withdrawal from the ATM machine, and there's also usually going to be a fee from your bank located within your country. These fees can be quite high, and another thing you need to take into consideration also, the exchange rate offered when you make a withdrawal from the machines in Indonesia is also not going to be too great. And the third thing now with regarding to ATM machines is when you do make a withdrawal from an ATM machine here in Indonesia, I'm not too sure what the rates or the high maximum withdrawal rate is in international countries now, because I don't make withdrawals from there anymore. However, in Indonesia here, it is usually between 1.5 to 2 million at most banks here in Indonesia. The only bank that I know that offers a 3 million withdrawal rate is the bank that I use myself, which is Permata Bank. Now, when I say the limit is 1.5 to 2 million at most banks and 3 million at Permata Bank, you can keep withdrawing the money. My bank personally, Permata, has a 9 million maximum per day withdrawal rate from the machine. So you can keep putting your card in the machine and withdrawing money. However, you need to take into consideration every time you put your card in the machine, you're going to be charged the transaction fees from the Indonesian bank and your country bankers also. Okay, so here's an example of what you're looking for a bank with an attached ATM machine. This is Saturday, so the main bank is closed, hence the door being across. However, this is Permata Bank, this is my own personal bank, and you can see this has an attached ATM. So it's going to be higher security than the ATM machines on the street. Okay, so this is what the ATM machine looks like here at the Permata Bank in Sanur. Has a security camera inside. It is a little bit at the front of the bank. The bank's just in the background there. There's security also at the front of the bank, security cameras. They also sometimes have a security guard. Okay, so this is an example of an ATM type style of machine that I advise you not to use. This is just located right next to a restaurant here in Sanur. However, it's in a dark corner. It's just a single individual ATM machine. also ATM machines in popular tourist locations like this that are going to be a bit dark at night when there's nobody around at this supermarket here. I would stick to using ATMs at the bank. Okay, so this is an Indomaret convenience store. These are located all around Bali. There's an Alphamart, Minimart, Circle K. They all usually have an ATM, as you can see by the sign there. This particular Indomaret is located in the back of the store. Okay, so that concludes today's video. So hopefully what I've been able to achieve with this video is make it simple understanding for you where to and where not to exchange your money, where to use an ATM machine, where not to use an ATM machine. Hopefully I've given you good examples and helped you understand what to look for and how best to avoid being scammed here in Bali. So as I stated in the beginning, I've lived here in Bali 12 years. I have had my card skimmed, I have been cheated and shortchanged by a money changer, so I speak from experience. I've just shared that knowledge with you in today's video because I want you to have the most enjoyable Bali experience possible for you and your family. So on that note, hope you've enjoyed today's video. Hope some of you find this video useful and use this information provided in today's video, and I shall say bye for now.